How many scavengers mean I see? Welcome back to the Downtime for our YouTube channel. We'll talk about anything and everything. Today we're going to talk about Halloween 2018, directed by David Gordon Green. If you guys haven't already, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. As always, like I said in the previous video, I'm recording in bulk, so I don't change my colors. But let's get right into the video. Okay, so I think I'm a little biased. I love this movie. I think this movie's fucking awesome. The side characters are great. This movie is fantastic on all cylinders. This is probably the best of the Halloween franchise. I will be doing my review, but I'll be doing my rankings soon after the next two movies. But yeah, I think this is up there. Let me just say this. Jamie Lee Curtis does great. I think the acting from her was raw, and I appreciate that. I loved the characters like Allison, Karen, and Laurie. I don't know why, but I thought Karen died, but I guess not. I'm pretty sure she's gonna die in the next one now, but yeah. I love this movie. I loved it since I've watched it. I think this is the best horror movie in general. No unnecessary nudity. And it felt great to watch this movie, and it felt great to have a payoff at the end. Even though all of us knew that we were gonna get more. Because I'm pretty sure they announced either a month before or a year before this came out that they were going to do a whole trilogy about the end of Michael Myers. So, yeah. But I love this movie. I think this movie's great. I think this movie's awesome. I think that this movie does have its flaws. It does drag a little bit, but the dragging doesn't seem too... It doesn't seem too, boring to me. I think this movie's awesome. I'm gonna keep saying that. But let's get into the actual nitty-gritty of the movie. I think I love the fact that it's 40 years after the events of the first movie, and I'm pretty sure at the time it was 40 years after the first movie came out. So that makes sense. I do like that it's a direct sequel from the first movie. It's not like a sequel to the other movies. It's a specific sequel to the first. And I like that they flip-flop. They flip-flop from Michael being the shape, right, to Laurie. Laurie was out there, and they do fun little things with her character that they did with Michael in the first one. I love that. I love that. I also love the attention to detail at the end, because all the mannequins at the end had blood splashes, right? Tells you, hey, he's still bleeding. He's just moving these in real time. So I thought that was cool. Also, attention to detail that at the gas station, when he got his mask back, you can see him walking around. Right? You can see Michael walking around in the back. You can also see him killing a man. So that's fun. But yeah, all in all, great movie. I think it's fantastic. I'm gonna try to get into my notes here in a minute. The reporters meeting Michael for the first time was awesome because it shows you what kind of Michael we have right now. And apparently he's just been content after all these years, just staying in jail and okay with being in jail. Well, in the mental institute. Laurie Strode being a badass is probably the best part of this movie. Because Laurie being a badass, she set traps. That whole house is a trap for Michael. So, I thought that was cool. And once the fire comes on and is surrounding him, that's the best part of the movie. The raspy kid. Well, Dad, I just want to do dance. That took me out. I was like, what the fuck? The two cops going back and forth about PB&J. I know some people don't like that, but I loved it. I thought it was so funny. I adore the babysitter. I adored Allison's friend who was babysitting. Probably one of my favorite deaths are the skull jack-o'-lantern. Cause goddamn, that was awesome. I think that was fantastic. That story about the house, about Karen getting taken away. That was a great little story to get you into the character, into the movie. And at the end when she was crying and Karen was crying, she was like, I don't know if I can do it, I don't know, I can't do it. And then Michael comes on and she's like, gotcha. And I was like, yeah, let's go! Finally, right? But yeah, this is night and day, Rob Zombie. I'm gonna shit all over that movie any chance I get. Halloween 1 and 2 was god awful under Rob Zombie's tender loving care my ass. But yeah, a little short, but I think this movie's great. I think the character's fantastic. I do love the bond that Karen and Allison have. I also love the bond that Allison and Laurie have. I like the friction between Laurie and Karen. And I'm excited to get into Halloween Kills. Yeah. But I'm not going to keep you too much. If you guys like this movie, tell me in the comments what's your favorite part about this movie. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.